ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in Hopkinton High School. As you can see, they are lining up for the senior night festivities. Unfortunately, the speaker is not facing us. It's facing the parents along the sideline, as there was a good crowd on hand here tonight. But we'll keep you updated with who is coming out, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the festivities a little bit as well. And our own John Ritz, who's going to be on camera today, is down there with the photography camera. He'll be taking some pictures available of the senior day festivities, available on our website, hcam.tv, as well as our sceneinhopkinton.org. Right now they're starting the introduction, so let's try to listen in a little bit. Introduction. And the sweatshirt's not helping us identify who it is, but hopefully the viewers at home will recognize most of these smiling faces. Midfielder for the Hillers. He's had a great season. That's Hillers varsity head coach Garrett Sawyer introducing him. That is Owen Schnorr, senior midfielder. You can see his dad, Frank Schnorr, who helped us out with announcing last year, but since the coaching staffs are back to full capacity, he's back on the sidelines coaching. I believe that's Declan Mick out there. Oh, excuse me, that is, I believe, Pierce Farrell. It's a Ryan Shaw, midfielder, who's just out there with his family. These families put a lot of effort into getting their kids to soccer practice, and I'm sure they're certainly proud to see their young athletes here on senior night. There's Andrew Gahn coming out. 9 seniors on the roster this season for the Hillers. You got Spencer Smith, Yasutora Ito, Owen Schnorr, Pierce Farrell, Ryan Shaw, Colin Davin, Andrew Gahn, Shungle Mbuski, and Vashista Malasetti. All have been valuable assets to this Hillers soccer program. Now they're going to get a big group photo. It's nice to have the traditional Senior Day festivities back this season, that's for sure. Congratulations to all the Hillers seniors, and we hope that there's much more season and playoff games to come. The Hillers, they have already qualified for a playoff spot, and for these remaining games, they'll just be trying to rack up the points and get some home field advantage. But we're a couple minutes away from game time. The player's going to do some warm-ups. We'll let you watch the warm-ups, and we'll be back shortly with the broadcast as the Hillers take on Norwood under the lights tonight at Hopkinton High School.
I would say for the other side. National anthem guys.
Are you getting this? Their defense was just brutal. Oh, I know. It was... The offense looked good, but the defense was atrocious. All right, you can fire it up. And we are ready for Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. It's the 10-3-1 Hillers against the 0-14-0 Norwood Mustangs. Tom Nappy on the call. John Ritz on camera. Norwood will start off with possession in their away white jerseys. Working right to left across your screen. Standing in the center circle is Michael Flynn, Jr. And we are underway in half number one. A nice night out tonight. A little breezy. Temperatures expected to drop into the high 50s. Probably in the low 60s right now as Evan Ice works it up the far side. Hillers take it. Spencer Smith with it. Sends it over to Declan Mick. Hillers have clinched a playoff spot. They got 4 games remaining, including this one. It'll be playoff time, believe it or not. Season just flying by. Had a play along the near side, throwing Norwood. Michael Flynn on the entry. No, we'll switch it up. It's going to be Evan Ice. With it is Melisetti, sends it over. All the seniors out there for the Hillers to start this game off tonight. Sent up by Schnorr, looking for Vassington. Vassington approaching. Takes it out, puts on a move. Boots it out. There's a shot, and it's wrapped up. Spencer Smith on the shot, wrapped up by the keeper, Christopher Giovanni. Their keepers tonight, Max Nye for the Hillers, Christopher Giovanni for Norwood. Pass over by Shaw. Now Malisetti sends it to Smith. Up now to Schnorr. And booted out off of a Mustang. Flynn got a piece of it. Thrown by Smith. Gets Schnorr in the corner. And that was out. Hillers ball. Just a couple minutes into action here in this TVL Large matchup. Hillers have a huge game coming up on Friday as they will take on Holliston. And that was touched by the keeper and out. And we'll, of course, have that game for you. Holliston undefeated, so the Hillers will be looking for a big upset. I know last time they met up, it was a very close game. That game will start up at 3:45. And Wednesday and Thursday we have field hockey for you. Also girls volleyball Wednesday night. Header out of the box. Tracking it down is gone. And now here comes Norwood. Works it into Hiller territory. Getting to it is Davin. Sends it to Mick. Now Smith. And how to play it goes. It'll be a Hiller free kick here. Offsides. Sent over to Davin. Working up the far side. Approaching. Booted away. Pass up by Farrell. And now Schnorr trying to approach, takes the shot, and it's scooped up. Schnorr would have liked to get a little more height on that one. Throwing to the near side. Over towards DiBiase. Ice sends it over. Trying to work his way upfield is Flaherty. Flaherty sends it on the ground, picked up by Nye. Hillers led by head coach Garrett Sawyer. Norwood led by head coach Tom Healy. On the far side it goes. With an Al Remy. Sends it over. And it'll go Hiller's way. Into Malisetti. Sent up by Mick. Over to the near side, looking for DiBiase. Malisetti gets it over. Pass up by Shot at Ito. Vassington, a Schnorr, back to Vassington. Vassington approaching. Takes the shot, leaves it out in front. And Schnorr trips up, but he's able to put it in. Owen Schnorr totally lost his footing, and the ball ended up going off his chest into the net. Schnorr with the goal, Vassington with the assist. Comes at 34-14 left to go in the first half. Good start for the Hillers. Ice with it. Sends it up, able to find Diaz Segundo. Now it's taken back by the Hillers. Smith. Taken away by Ice. Getting in there, Shaw. Shaw sends it up. And it's wrapped up. It was a good send-up by Shaw, getting it away from the defender. And towards the attack zone. Malisetti with the header. Mick. Trying to come through is to Segundo. Diaz Segundo sends it over to Remy. Into the box they go. And it's booted out by Mick. Ice getting in there. Sending it up with Shaw. Shaw now. Over to Schnorr. Schnorr on a break. There he goes. Defender in front of him. And he does the smart thing and boots it away. Neo Getgano was the only one to stick with Schnorr there. Off the throw-in now. Now we'll have a corner. Pierce Farrell will take the corner. You're going to see the seniors out there a lot for the Hillers. Obviously, they're a talented group. But also certainly talented enough to compete heavily with this Norwood team. It'll be a good warm-up for Friday's big meeting with Holliston. And that game should be an absolute battle. Ito. Up to Malisetti, the give and go. A little too much in front of him. Throw in Norwood. DiBiase will take it. And it's booted out. Getting in there, Vassington. Ito sends it up. Malisetti with the pass over. Along the far side, Davin. Sent back by Malisetti to Mick. Smith puts a move on. Over to Vassington. Miller's trying to find some open space. And out of play it goes. De Blasi on the throw-in. Nice steal by Shaw. Sent back by Smith to Mick. Up towards Malisetti. Now Vassington's there. Finds Ito. Ito looking for Schnorr. Schnorr with a nice move. Leaves it out in front. Shot, and it's a goal! That was Schnorr to Pierce Farrell to make it 2-0 Hillers. Comes at 31:58 left. And a dominant start for the Hillers. Throw in Norwood. Sent back to Nye. Good attendance here by the fans on this senior night. I think we'll have a huge attendance Friday. You'll have Hillers soccer against Holliston, big matchup in the TVL Large, and then of course I'm sure many of the fans will stay for Hillers football that night as they take on Westwood in a crucial TVL Large matchup. Top of the box. Nice job by Smith keeping it away from ice. Or De Blasi, excuse me, who was approaching. Over to Vassington. Ice with it, sends it back. Good feed by Shaw. Vassington now sends it up. And it's booted away. Norwood trying to work it up the field. Hillers certainly winning the control battle so far. Mick. Up to Vassington. Back to Smith. Well, the Hillers know this Norwood team, a relatively young and experienced team. They're going to keep their foot on the gas pedal, but they'll certainly try to burn some time off the clock as well throughout the game. It's going to be a free kick for Norwood. Gitgano takes it, sends it to his right. Looking for Remy. Malisetti sends it back. Mick over to Smith. Back into the box, sent up by Gone. Farrell looking for Ito. And it's put out of play off of Gitgano. Schnorr. Sends it up. Farrell. Boot from the side and stays in play. Schnorr puts a boot on it, and it's wrapped up. Well, Giovanni has certainly had his hands full with this Hillers attack. A 2-0 lead for the Hillers as we approach 12 minutes into half number one. Sent over to Melisetti. Smith. Up to Vassington. Pass up by Shaw. Ito sends it up. Farrell. And offsides. Schnorr crossed a little prematurely. Kitcano sends it down. Melisetti gets in there. Remy trying to take it. Norwood looking to approach. Good steal by Shaw. Teamed up with Mick. Vassington now. Farrell feeds it up to Schnorr. Schnorr with a nice move back to Ito. Ito sends it out in front. Trying to clear it away, and they will. Taken away by Melisetti. Sent over by Vassington. Ito sends it back. Melisetti trying to set up Vassington. Wide open break. There he goes. Shot deflected. Secondary shot deflected. Still a live ball. And he dives on it. That was dangerous. You got to cover that up if you're the keeper. Beautiful sunset here in the background of the turf field tonight as well. Melisetti sends it over. Trying to work it up. Farrell takes the shot. It's deflected. And we have an injured player. It looks to be Pierce Farrell. We certainly hope he's okay. He's been a big part of this Hillers team. They're going to check on the injured player. 25 minutes left to go. A 2-0 lead for the Hillers on H-Camp. Here's Farrell walking off under his own power. Certainly a good sign to see. He's a little shooken up. Orion Samaga into the game to replace Farrell. And the clock currently says under 25, but I believe it should be at about 25 right now. The officials, they're the real timekeepers, so they know how much time is left. Smith. Up to Malisetti, Vasington. Over to Shaw. Shaw playing some good keep away. Malisetti sends it down. Sent up by Malisetti. Now Norwood gets it back into Hiller's territory. Mick airs it out, looking for Vasington. Vasington with the centering pass. Samaga gets there. Shaw. Up to Schnorr. Now Smith. Good ball distribution by the Hillers. Vasington trying to approach. Pass back over to Schnorr. And Schnorr was looking for someone to get there. Knocked it out of the possession of Mick. Gunn gets there. Sends it over to the far side. Ito. Put it away from Ito. Over to Smith. Shaw. Poked out of the grasp of Malisetti. Vasington sends it up looking for Samaga, and the keeper slides out and is able to boot it away. Well, that was quite a meeting between Orion Samaga and the keeper Christopher Giovanni. Giovanni just got there in time. Samaga would have had a wide open shot if he didn't rush out of the net. Vasington back to Ito. Malisetti gets in there with a header. Malisetti, good handles. Certainly knows how to keep the ball away. Ito sends it over. That's taken by Remy, who sends it to his right. Norwood looking for any kind of momentum they can get here. Now with possession is Keogh. Smith. Off of Malisetti it goes. Vasington trying to burn through everybody. There he goes. Along the near side. And was looking for a centering pass there, I believe. But a little too much oomph on it. Pass over. Now Vasington. Over to Smith. Malisetti. Sends it back. Nice move there by Malisetti. Shot. Good ball distribution by the Hillers, trying to shake up the defense, create some open space. Mick gives it a boot. And offsides. We're about halfway through this first half of play. 2-0 Hillers lead. Free kick taken by Neo Gatgano. Sent over to Gon. Gon airs it out up the left side. And Samaga trying to get there. And he does, but there was the official going to call it out. Just went out. Good hustle there by Samaga. Dylan Machad into the game for the Hillers. Sam Vasington will take a breather. Dylan Machad, he's going to be a player to look out for in the future of this Hillers team in his junior year. He's already gotten some good playing time this year, but he'll be a much larger piece of this team next year. Over to Shaw, back to Smith. Mick sends it over, looking for Gunn, and he just gets there. Back tonight. Poked out by Gunn. And that went out. Top of the box. Machad gets in there. Ito. Up to Schnorr. Now Smith. Machad. Header by Malisetti. Pass over to Smith from Ito. Schnorr. Machad. Looking to get it back to Schnorr. Trying to work his way down is Andrade. Gone with it. Back to Mick, who sends it up to Malisetti. Ito to Gone, looking for Shaw. Davin now. Shaw putting on the moves. Sends it up, looking for Samaga. Ito up to Malisetti. Sends it up. Can Machad get there? No. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m., a brand new edition of HCAM Sports Talk will air. We'll talk with brand new Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity hockey head coach Scott Hayes. And, of course, have our NFL picks and a whole lot more on HCAM Sports Talk every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Along the far side now. Putting on a spin move was Keogh. Hillers defending very well. Not letting Norwood really get near the box up to this point. That's been one of the strongest parts of this team for the Hillers, is their defense. Samaga trying to approach. Here he goes on a break. Takes the shot, and it's wrapped up. Got some good air under it. He would have just liked to get a little more to the right. Over to Andrade. Smith gets in there. Shad sends it back. Mick clears it up. Racing towards the corner. And cut off by Ito. or gone rather. Throw in for Norwood. Davin. Went off of him and looks like it'll be Hiller's ball. It was already out when Davin picked it up. Along the near side, that is Flynn. Now with it is Ice. He sends it up to Diaz Segundo. Ito trying to get there. Sent over by Samaga. Gone. Looking for Mashad. Mashad trying to race it up. And he's able to get it up over to Schnorr. And he was trying to upper deck it, and he got a little too much under it. About 13 minutes left to go in half number one. 2-0 Hiller's lead against this Norwood team. At midfield. And a pass looking for Andrade. It's from Keogh and a little too much in front of him. Mick sends it over towards Davin. Off of Shaw to Samaga. Free kick Norwood. Free kick taken by Gaccano. Looks like we're going to have to do it again. Or nope, it'll be Hiller's ball. Kicked it right out. Shaw trying to sneak it up to Ito. Ito to Davin. Malisetti airs it out, looking for Mashad, a little too much. Throw in Norwood. Evan Ice, the junior, will take it. Mick trips up, and racing down was Shaw. It was a good pickup there. We do have an injured Norwood player. And it looks like we're going to have the trainer come out, look at the injured player. I believe it was Cledson at Diaz Segundo. We hope he's okay. A 2-0 Hiller's lead. 10:38 left to go in the first half on HCAM. Good to see Cledson Diaz Segundo walking off under his own power. A little shooken up on that last sequence. Good hustle by Orion Shaw, getting in front of Diaz Segundo as they had a wide open opportunity. It is going to be Norwood free kick. Daniel De Blasi back into the game for Norwood. On the free kick, Neo Getgano. Airs it out, and it's just over the net. Well, had a good arch, but a little too much mustard. It'll be Hiller's ball. About 9.5 minutes left to go in this first half. It means a 2-0 Hillers lead. Sent up by Mick to Smith. Gunn gets under it. Machad racing up the field, trying to get there. Off of Machad it goes into the air. The keeper's still very much out of the net. A little risky there, but it paid off for Norwood. Now trying to work his way up the near side is Andrade. Sends it up. Centering pass intercepted. Smith got there. Taken away from Malicetti. Shot, and it's wrapped up by Nye. Oh, some good Norwood pressure in the last couple sequences, but here comes Schnorr. And dive by the keeper. Now the keeper, Giovanni, certainly staying busy. A lot of breaks for the Hillers have forced him to come out of the net. Now Norwood looking for a break. Trying to close in. And he trips up. That was Keogh who came to a slide trying to work his way in. He got back up, though. He seems to be okay. Looking for Machad from Samaga. Machad with a centering pass. And now Gone gets under it, and it's out of play. Norwood will get the clear. Goes over to Schnorr. Ito. Now here goes Samaga racing in. And he tried to center it up, hoping Machad could get there. That was a good look. And a nice pass. Machad just a little late getting there. Smith on the entry. Well, there's a header out. It'll stay with the Hillers. 6.5 minutes and counting left to go in the first half. Here on this Tuesday night. Into Shaw. Back to Smith. Schnorr back to Shaw. Takes the shot and a little wide. It will be a corner for the Hillers. Defender got a touch on it. Schnorr gives it a boot off the keeper. Machad puts it in off the deflection. The junior Dylan Machad pokes it in. And that'll be Owen Schnorr with the assist. The score comes at 5:41 left to go in the first half. A 3-0 Hillers lead. Along the far side. And out of play it goes. Hiller is throwing. Davin takes it. Mick. Finds Smith. Up to Malisetti. Now Shaw. Leading pass looking for Samaga. Ice with the pass up. And it's taken away by Davin. Ito. Samaga. Looking for Davin. Davin trying to race in there. Approaching. And he had a good look there. Sent over. And Mashad takes the shot as he's knocked down. It's wide. Good pass there by Shaw. Davin should have just took that shot. He had a good look. Giovanni will send it away. Mashad. Up to Shaw. Malisetti. Smith. Ooh, little in front of Mashad there. Pop back out. Good throw in. Samaga with a shot, and it's wrapped up. Along the near side. Header by Andrade. Malisetti sends it back. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in half number one. Shaw. Looking for Mashad. Mashad on a break. Takes the shot. It's deflected. Good job by Shaw. Deflected off of Walsh. It'll be a Hiller corner. Into Schnorr. Sends it out. Nearly popped in by Samaga. Deflected off a defender. Pass up by Ice. Racing up the field, Smith. Smart move there, sending it back to Nye. Up to Shaw. Now over to Gone. Mick. Up to Schnorr. Ito trying to race through. Along the near side, out of play. Throwing Hillers. Gets by Schnorr. Malisetti tripped up. Samaga sends it up looking for Schnorr. Schnorr with a nice move towards the net. Shot deflected. That was just deflected. And sending it away was number 12, Gaetano. It was a good hustle by Neo Gitgano, getting in the way of that, what looked like an open Schnorr shot. Ito, Malisetti. Nice, sends it up, over to Gon. Final moments of this first half. Airs it out, looking for Schnorr. And that is going to do it for the first half. Schnorr wasn't too happy. He thought he had a nice break going upfield, but that does it for a half number one after one half of play. It's Hopkinton 3, Norwood nothing. Second half coming up next on HCAM. And welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second half. We have switched ends. The Hillers will be working right to left across your screen. They lead it 3-0. So far you had a goal by Owen Schnorr, assisted by Sam Bassington, and then Pierce Farrell, assisted by Owen Schnorr, and then Dylan Mashad, assisted by Owen Schnorr. And the Hillers ahead 3-0 as we start the second half. Pass up over to Ito. Malisetti sends it over. Mick up to Shaw. Pulled away from Shaw. And out of play it goes. Gone, gets it back to Mick. Smith up to Malisetti. Aired out by Smith, and it's wrapped up. Davin trying to get in there. Ito sends it up. Schnorr approaching. Sends it over. Shaw shot, and a little too high. You'd like to have that one back. You're tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Senior Night Soccer. Taking on Norwood. Tom Nappy on the call. John Ritz on camera. Happy to be with you this Tuesday evening. Vasington racing in. Off of Mick. Smith sends it up. Sent into Hiller territory. Mick gets rid of it. Out of play. And we have an injured player on the field. I believe it is Malisetti who is shooken up. Certainly hope he's okay. Trainers will check on him with 37:24 left to go. And we'll take a timeout on HCAM. Good to see Vashista Malisetti walking off under his own power. They're going to check on him, a little shooken up. Off the injury stoppage. It'll be a Norwood throw-in. Let's take a look at the TVL standings. Westwood 7-3-2. Ashland 7-7-0. Medfield 8-4-2. Norwood 0-14-0, Holliston 11-0-1, Hopkinton 10-3-1. We'll get you the TVL small in a few minutes. As Schnorr will work it back. Sent up the far side. And that is Vasington. Over to Ito. Cleared away. In the TVL small, Bellingham 2-11-0, Norton 3-11-0, Dover Sherborne 6-7-0. Medway 7-6-0, Millis 7-5-0, and Dedham 7-5-1. Into the box, and it's wrapped up. midfield, DiMichele into the game for the Hillers. He came in for Malisetti. Along the near side, and out it goes. Norwood ball. On the throw-in, Giacomo Sartori. Nye forced out of the net. He'll wrap it up. Good drop kick there. Ito. Getting in there. Farrell. Farrell racing by. Into the box. Centers it up. Schnorr. Schnorr somehow able to maintain control of the ball as he fell. Sent back to Ito. Mick. Over to the near side. Davin. DiMichele. Sends it across to Smith. Ito gets there. Mick sends it up. Shaw. Smith now. Back to Ito. DiMichele feeds it to Ito. Taken away for the moment as Norwood trying to race up. Quickly diverted. Davin. Goes back to Gone. It's intercepted there. Pass up. Into the box. Centering pass cleared away by Mick. On that shot, that was Flaherty. There's a good send-up by Keogh. Or, excuse me, Abdul Rahman Remy, rather. Throw in for Norwood. Norwood trying to get an attack going. They have been limited so far in this game. They're going to have a corner. Taking the corner, Evan Ice. Header in front of the net. As Nye was trying to get there by Smith. Out of play it goes. Hiller ball. About 8 minutes into action here in the second half. Hillers leading 3-0, looking to capture their 11th win of the season. Ito. Or make that Shaw. Now Ito has it. Over to Davin, sends it up. Schnorr sets it up for Farrell. And it'll be a throw-in. Over to Schnorr he goes. Along the far side. There's a boot, and it's diverted. Schnorr. Popped away by the keeper. Pretty good shot there. By Vasington. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. Farrell will take it. Out in front. Norwood ball. Had a play along the far sideline. Handful of substitutions for the Hillers. Will Bilobreski in there, along with Carlos Henkley and Jack Iannelli. Iannelli plays it off his body. Racing in there with Shaw. There's a shot by Farrell, and it's off the goaltender's hand and out of play. Corner for the Hillers. We'll see if it's going to be, looks like it's going to be Farrell taking it. And he will, sends it to the box. Off of Vasington. Vasington gets there. Towards the net. Out in front, and it's wrapped up. Well, Christopher Giovanni, the Norwood keeper, keeping busy in net. Sent down by Gahn. Henkley gets in there. Sent up by Farrell, the give and go. Farrell puts on a move, sends it out. And we're going to have an offsides. Sent back to Shaw. McKelly gets it over to the far side. Bilobreski. Pass over to Gahn. And it's taken away to McKelly. Over to Shaw. Shaw sends it up. Farrell along the near side, and out of play it goes. It'll be Norwood ball. Giovanni will get rid of it. Sends it to his right, to Serratori. Throwing Hillers. Thrown by Davin off of Henkley. Gone. Shaw sends it back. Mick. Nice boot into the box, and it's wrapped up. Bilobreski got under that one. Farrell. Looking for Iannelli. That's a push. Free kick, Hillers. McKelly will take it. Peter DeMcKelly, a junior. He'll be a big part of this team next year. Certainly is this year as well, but he'll be in one of those full-time starting roles next year for sure. Cleared away. But But the Hillers, they're certainly just concentrate on this year. They're hoping for some big things in the postseason. The Hillers ranked 13th in Division II. Sent over by Farrell, which is certainly impressive considering Division II is very competitive. Sent up over to DiMichele. Iannelli. Back to DiMichele, and he didn't get under it like he wanted to. It's wrapped up. Tankley gets in there. Vasington. Up to Shaw. Davin. Sent back to Gone. Airs it out. Looking for Vasington. A little too much in front of him. Along the far side. Don't forget, we got Hillers field hockey tomorrow. They'll take on Holliston. 3:45 start to that one. Then in the evening, we have JV and varsity volleyball. JV at 5, varsity at about 6:15. Then on Thursday, a makeup field hockey game as the Hillers take on Bellingham. That's a 3:45 start. And then on Friday, a big day on Friday. Hillers boys soccer against Holliston at 3:45. And Hillers varsity football against Westwood at 7 p.m. Cleared away by Giovanni. Vasington sends it back. And that was out off of Bilo Bresky. Bilo sends it up, finds Farrell. Farrell leaves it for DiMichele. Looking for Iannelli. Iannelli. Looking for the centering pass. Sends it back to DiMichele. I think Iannelli should have took the shot there. It's an awkward angle, but had a pretty good look. Hankley. Davin. Over to Gone. On the far side, Bilo sends it up. DiMichele looking for Vasington, a little too much in front of him. 22 minutes and counting left to play in half number 2. Ice will take the throw in for Norwood. Bilo on the entry. Mick sends it up. Shot. Over to Gone. Hankley. Mick now. They're trying to squeeze it through there. And a play along the far side, throwing Norwood. Evan Ice will take it. Shaw with it. DiMichele, a nice pass there. Gone. Over to Davin. Shaw sends it over. It's taken away. Trying to turn up field is Diaz Segundo. Gone. Sneaks it through to Farrell. Gone looking for it. Here comes the defender. And it stays in play. Gone thought it was out, so he took off. Header by Ito. And we're going to get an elbow call against Norwood. Hillers will have a free kick. Gaughan's going to take it. We'll see if he goes straight for the net here. McKaylee also there. McKaylee takes it. And it's wide. A little too much on that one. Brian Gu and Andrew Bilobreski into the game. Bilobreski. And how to play it goes is Andrew's trying to squeeze it through. Norwood ball. Will sends it up. Finds his brother Andrew. Now there's a shot, and it's deflected. And then a secondary shot by Iannelli, and it's wrapped up. Well, that's some good goalkeeping there by Giovanni Christopher. Along the near side. Sent back to the keeper. Farrell. Popped out of play. It was off of Low Piccolo. Hankley trying to get there. In the Norwood territory, Hankley has some good speed. Nice slide there by Hankley. Farrell. Sends it up, looking for Iannelli. Iannelli with a nice move. Centering pass. Steve McKaylee rushing in. And it is a save by a defender. Had the keeper fooled, but a good save by the defender. DeMcKaylee rushing back in, out in front. Hankley slides, and it's wrapped up. Great pressure by the Hillers. And that throw is out of play. Little off there. Just a bit outside. Into Iannelli. Out in front, Shaw. Hankley gives it a boot. Towards the box. And that's put in. I believe it was Iannelli who got the last touch. And it was. It was Spencer Smith who set him up, and then Jack Iannelli pops it in. A 4-0 lead for the Hillers. Score comes at 15:37 left in the second half. Actually, I might have been wrong on the assist, but I believe it was Ionelli who got the last touch on that goal. And now here he comes again. Along the far side, rushing in. That's cleared away. Actually, that was Andrew Bilo-Bresky rushing down. It'll be a corner for the Hillers. Farrell will take it. And there's a shot that's wrapped up. Good one by DeMcKelly. Along the near side. Trying to take it up, and it's taken back. Farrell. Shaw. DeMcKelly. Shaw gets it out to Farrell. Farrell shakes the defender, rushing in. Shot, and across, and it is deflected and then popped out. Doesn't get any closer than that. Looked like Bilo-Bresky was about to put that one in. Norwood trying to rush into Hiller territory. And a little too much in front of Remy. Nice, sends it over to Gahn. Gahn airs it out. Bilo-Bresky, Andrew sends it over. Shaw. Hinckley. Taken away. There's a long shot and a little too much. And that attempt was Cledson Diaz Segundo. And I will air it out. Shaw. Sent up by DeMcKelly, now over by Hinckley. Will Bilo-Bresky sends it up. It's a foot race. Andrew trying to get there. Closing in. And it's wrapped up. Throw into the Hillers zone. Goo trying to sneak by. And a play goes. Hillers throwing. Will Bilo-Bresky trying to find Andrew. And he sneaks away with it. Norwood throwing. Goo gets there. Back to Nye. And sent out of play. Racing in. Cleared away for the moment. DeMcKelly, Hinckley. Ionelli trying to burn by the defender. Sent up to Ionelli. Now sneaking by with it, Flynn. Back and forth along the far side. Bilo sneaks it up. And Norwood will let it roll out of play. Hinckley. Shaw. Over to Hinckley, DeMcKelly. Gahn gets under it. And we got a whistle. We had an offsides. Approaching 10 minutes left to go in this game. A 4-0 Hiller lead. Free kick, Norwood. Neil Gitgano will take it. Along the near side. It's going to go Hiller's way. Push against Norwood. Andrade, the guilty party. Hinckley sends it over. Up to DeMcKelly. Looking for Bilobreski. And a play. Throwing Hillers. Will Bilobreski will take it. New goalie for the Hillers, Aditya Satish Kumar in the net. The junior. Max Nye's evening is done. Approaching, DeMcKelly. Sneaking in, shot, it's wrapped up. Sent back down by Bilo. Shaw. Over to Davin. Sent up by Goo. DeMcKelly. Sends it over to Ionelli. Bilobreski trying to take it up the far side. There's a throw in into the box. Keeper comes out and boots it away. Well, the Hillers, they have controlled this game pretty much all throughout. Just a superior team here tonight. And they are putting on a show for the fans on senior night. And that'll be cleared by Aditya. Sent up to DeMcKelly from Gahn. DeMcKelly, he has some good speed. Looking for Farrell. Farrell closing in. Shot, and it's just wide. He was aiming for that top right corner, nearly had it. Ryan Samaga back into the game. Will Bilobreski trying to sneak through with it. Along the far side. And it'll be a Hiller throw-in. Andrew with the throw-in to Will. Up to DeMcKelly. Looking for Farrell, wide open break. Here he goes towards the net. Shot in! Goal, Hillers! Pierce Farrell just speeding by everybody. That score comes at 6:19 left to go. Makes it a 5-0 Hillers lead. Shaw. Up to DeMcKelly, back to Shaw. Gone. DeMcKelly. Airs it out, looking for Farrell again. Farrell racing in, and the goalie just got there. That is off of Farrell, and it's just kept in by Norwood. That rolled past that end line. That would have been a Hillers corner, but they were just able to keep it in. Sent up by Ross. Douglas Ross sends it over. Remy sends it back. Norwood looking for something here. Andrew Bilobreski gets there. Good steal there by Bilobreski. DeMcKelly. Shaw. Looking for Farrell. Farrell, maybe another break here. Here he goes to the net. Shot off the keeper's hands and out. We're in the final 5 minutes of this one. Hillers will have the corner. McKaylee sends it in. Shaw deflected off a defender and popped out of play, throwing Hillers. Gone will take it. The defensive captain. Batted away by the keeper. Gone sends it back to Aditya. Satish Kumar sends it to Davin. Now to Andrew Bilobreski. Iannelli with a move. Looking for DeMcKelly. DeMcKelly with a long boot. Out of play. Well, after this game, the Hillers will be 11-3-1 on the season. Sitting pretty with 23 playoff points. They've already clinched a spot. Looking to rack up a couple more wins, clinch some home field. Out in front, wrapped up. They'll likely be home for at least the first, maybe the second round of the postseason. But of course, they still have some regular season games to worry about, including the big one Friday against Holliston. Shaw trying to sneak in. Sends it over, looking for Samaga. Bilobreski. Andrew leaves it out. Samaga. Back to Shaw. Gone. Back to Shaw. Samaga. Bilobreski gets under it, wrapped up. Final minutes of this game. Davin. DeMcKelly. Mashad. Along the near side. Oh, he tripped up. He's still on his feet. Along the end line. It was popped out of bounds off of Norwood. Gone. Takes a shot because why not? A little too much. Davin sends it over. Gu sends it up. Samaga. Samaga looking for Gone. Out in front, and it's wrapped up. Well, Gone wants to get in on the scoring fun. They got Gone at forward now. Towards Mashad. Pretty good kick there by Bilobreski. Header by Gu. DiMichele with a nice move. Over to Mashad. DiMichele. And Norwood able to clear. That was quite a move by DiMichele. Sent up by Davin. DiMichele with a shot, and it is in! The goalie took a big hit, a collision. There was players from both teams involved. Of course, it was just incidental contact. And that goal is not going to hold, so with the goalie interference, they'll take it off the board. And that's going to do it. The Hopkinton Hillers are going to capture the 5-0 victory over the Norwood Mustangs on senior night. A great win for the Hillers. They improved to 11 wins, 3 losses, and a tie. Norwood falls to 0-15-0. The Hillers now have 23 playoff points and looking strong going into Friday's big matchup with Holliston as they get the 5-0 victory here tonight against Norwood. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer. Take care, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.